Yes? Oh, woohoo! Anticlimactic, but welcome to the Mount. Okay, I'm George Marshall. I'm one of the pastors here, and I have some announcements and things to point out to you. But before we do that, we have a great passage this morning, and what I thought we would do, we would run through. We try to every week have a memory verse available. We don't highlight it a lot, but it is really a good practice. And so what we're going to do, we're going to work through it. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have you read along with me. We'll do it slowly. It is in your bulletin right here. If you don't have a bulletin, you can get one in the back, or you can. I'll just read slowly, and you can kind of try to follow along with me, and then we'll see what goes on. So, and this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. Okay, so now what we're going to do, because I've done this before, if you haven't been here, it's going to be weird, but we're going to do it in backwards. Not word by word, that would be rough, but we're going to do phrases backwards. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say a phrase, and I want you to repeat that phrase. We're good? Solid. Okay. And Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. And Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. Okay. The only true God. Okay. The only true God and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. That they know you. That they know you, the only true God. That they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. Okay. And this is eternal life. And this is eternal life, that they know you. And this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God. And this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. It seems a little questionable. Okay, fine. We'll leave it at that. You can memorize the rest on your own time. I won't call you out. Okay, so moving to announcements. So first, I want to remind you that we have Word and Prayer at 9:40 every Sunday morning. It's a great time. We're about to finish off Romans, so you won't want to miss it. Wednesdays, of course, we have the youth gathering at 6 p.m. They have fellowship and dinner, Bible study, games, so it's a great time for them. Tonight, we have Sing Thing at 6 p.m. I want to definitely encourage you to show up for that. It's a great time. We sing. We get a little devotional from our residents. We enjoy being a family together. Tonight, also after that, at 7 p.m., is the men's Bible study. So men, this is a new time, but definitely come on out. Come out. It's great. We're going to go over this book. If you haven't gotten it already, it is in the back, but Identifying Heart Transformation. So there are copies there. You can grab one and meet with us tonight. Read the first chapter if you can. Okay, next, February 12th is a busy day. We have a couple things going on. So first, there's a members meeting following service. And additionally, there is a vote for our deacon. We're bringing one more deacon on, and the two who were nominated are Zach Connolly and Jenny Mann. So as you are considering, as you're praying this week, be praying over who the body would have us bring on as a deacon, as a servant, someone who already embodies service to the Mount. February 12th is also a Meet the Mount class, and so if you would like to know more about the Mount, you're encouraged to do so. It's our first step towards meaningful church membership. That class, we usually have lunch, and so if you're interested so that we can plan, go ahead and RSVP with Brian up here in the corner. Okay, February 17th is the next women's Bible study. They'll be meeting at 7 p.m. It says Megan Jenkins' house, so if you can get with her to get directions, it's actually on there. Oh, there you go. That's great. Women, you want to definitely do that. Last announcement for our calendar, it's not actually on it, so if you have a pen, get it handy, write it down, is February 26th is our next Discipleship Quarterly. So these are times of where we talk about a particular point of discipleship, whether that be history or culture or the Bible. And this one is actually focused on a particular point of theology. We're going to be looking at the nature of the atonement. So if the nature of the atonement is something that you go, what the world is that? That's great. We're going to be talking about it. Come on out. It'll be that evening on the 26th. There'll be definitely more announcements about it in our bulletin in future weeks, but you want to be there for that. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a short time of teaching, then we're going to have a short time of Q&A. And hopefully in the next week or two, we'll have some information out so that you can actually be better prepared and maybe know a little bit more so that you have some good questions to ask and be thinking through. But it's super important as we think about what the gospel is, what Christ has actually accomplished, because different theories or ways of thinking about the nature of the atonement mean completely different things about what Christ has actually accomplished. So, final things, just some situational things. Of course, you can give tithes and offerings in boxes up in the front and in the back, or you can do so online. You can scan that QR code. If you're a guest, we don't have restrooms in this building. You have to go through these doors into the back building and to your left. And then the final thing I wanted to bring, well, two things. These are both show and tells. So we have a Connect card. Yeah, have that set up right. So the Connect card, if you're a guest or you just want prayer, feel free to fill that out so that we can connect with you. Reach out and thank you for coming. And then finally, we have a new sermon card out. It's very tactile, it's lovely. But this details all of our sermons or what we're planning on doing for corporate worship all the way out through the end of August. So you want that so that you can be prepared. So go ahead and grab those. Those are written in the back. And with that, I'm going to ask you to stand for our call to worship. I'm going to call Zach Connolly up for that reading.
This morning's passage reading is from Jeremiah 31, verses 31 through 34. Behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. Not like the covenant that I made with their fathers on the day when I took them by the hand and to bring them out of the land of Egypt. My covenant that they broke, though I was their husband, declares the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, declares the Lord. I will put my law within them, and I will write it on their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And no longer shall each one teach their neighbor and each their brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest, declares the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquities, and I will remember their sin no more.